Good afternoon. This is Rick from Bike Fitness Coaching and putting together a quick, fun little video. The other day I saw on YouTube they're starting to discuss 14-speed drivetrains, which would mean 14-speed cassettes. Well, it's very interesting because in 1999 Shimano was granted a patent. There's a patent number. You can find the patent on with the link below for a 14-speed cassette entitled Multi-Sprocket Assembly for a Bicycle. For example, here are two of the drawings of the cassette and rear hub. They also had to create a special chain to run on a narrow 14-speed cassette. So where are we today? Currently we have 1x11, which would get you 11 speeds, 1x12, 1x13, and I have it grayed out there, 1x14 maybe in the future. 2x10 would garner you 20 speeds, 2x11, 22, 2x12, 24, 2x13, 26. But remember, anytime you have a dual chainring in the front, there will be several gear duplications. As an example, the popular Shimano 11-speed 5236 with an 1128 cassette, instead of 12 or 11 times 2 for 22 speeds, you have only really 18 when you remove the gear duplications. So where do we go from here? In my opinion, 15-speed cogs are next. Why? Well, simple fact that Shimano has a patent on the 14-speed. Unless you want the other companies to pay them a royalty, this forces the industry to either stay at 13 or go right to 15. So what did I give you? 1x15 would get you a 15 speed. 2x15 would get you a 30 speed. Now, there's a company, a Swiss company called Schlumpf Drive. They started years ago with a request from a professional unicyclist that needed more speed for the tricks he was doing on the unicycle. So they built him an internal planetary gear dual transmission hub for his unicycle, and it was perfectly geared for him. Not only that, but you see the buttons on the gold button. He would click that with his heel and it would shift into a high gear. On the left side of the hub, he would hit it with his heel and it would shift it into a low speed. So he did get a true 2-speed unicycle. From there, they went ahead and created a 2-speed crank, which is used on a lot of e-bikes and mountain bikes currently. Many different internal gearing options you can use for that. There is the link below. And in the future, maybe they can figure out how to shift a bicycle 2-speed hub. Here is the Schlumpf 2-speed bicycle crank. And again, you see the two buttons. You press a button on one side with your heel, low gear, the other button, high gear. So going forward, if you think about it, if you included everything on a 2x15 with a 2-speed hub and a 2-speed crank, you could get all the way up to 120 gear combinations. If you had a triple, you could be running a 180. So you'd have plenty of gears for that steepest mountain or the quickest downhill. Leave your comments below. Just a fun little quick video on gearing and where we're going now.